We're about to weigh the Datsun. Bet y'all ain't see that one coming. Place your bets, y'all. Place your bets. Comment below. Comment below.
She has no oil or coolant in her right now, but I don't know. I just want to weigh it.
Never caught. It just kept doing that. I kept doing. I'm like, dude, this shit sucks. Is it broken? Like, there's no way you're supposed to do this. This is not convenient. This sucks. I'm like, dude, I'm switching this back. It's in the glove box. Like, this is bullshit. I don't want to do this. I can lower my drain plug. Like, I want to hold this. Really? This is not convenient.
Let me troll Kyle. I'm just sitting in here for 2 minutes and drain all this oil out.
Kyle just got a 300. If y'all don't know Kyle, check the house meet. He's a long lost friend. Got himself a fresh 300.
Ooh. Spartacus. I'm getting Spartan on the tags. 300, baby.
Gonna be getting content of that. Right now, he's just draining his oil conveniently. So, let's get to the Datsun. So, what is the goal you're trying to achieve today?
So, this is the back half of the stock S2000 wiring harness. For some reason, my phone thought I said, "Hey Siri." And I've depinned everything that I'm not using, and then I'm backtracking those wires. I've labeled all of them. This is where the mil-spec connector is gonna go. So all of these have been labeled. It took like 2 hours.
They're hyped for this. They're like, yo, he's doing everything so neat and nice.
Yeah, look at all these little guys. It's 66, I think.
Dang.
Different pins. Well, actually, no, I didn't use all of them because I have to put the rest of the Honda cable through it. But.
And you said
61.
your label's printed on heat shrink wrap?
Yeah, so this got, I have it printing out this size heat shrink. It's super convenient. So it prints out this wide, and then I just cut each letter off, throw it on the wire, heat it up with this heat gun, and then it sucks to the end of it. Cool. I have all of the wires on the other end are all labeled as well and everything.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's convenient.
You're backtracking. I'm
backtracking, so from the ECU, knowing what pins I'm not needing to use, like stuff for AC, power steering, all the wires I don't need. I want this as simple as I possibly can have it to work on it. I'm gonna delete. I'll still have OBD2 and everything like that, but it just won't be reading certain things.
Time out, time out. I can't, I'll try to make a TO sound, but you know you're gonna have to keep that AC.
I'm not keeping AC. No way. I'm definitely gonna look into one of those cool suits.
I was looking at them the other day, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're sick.
You can get a vest for like $180. I'm curious how that works.
Worth it. I might not even run a cool shirt.
I kind of want this.
Cool shirt's kind of like stupid looking.
Yeah, dude, the vest looks like a bulletproof vest almost.
That's sick. Okay. Thanks, guys.
So we should hit them up. I'm definitely gonna email them because I want one too.
Hey guys, possible sponsorship.
You know, we could definitely promote your product.
Throw one at your boy. I was trying to throw that, it went behind me. Oh, I'm tired.
Agreed.
All right, well, we're gonna throw this on some time lapse. This is not interesting, guys. Okay, so if I got any little tips and tricks, we'll throw it on like the GoPro or this camera. We'll do time lapse on that. We'll snap, crackle, pop right back to it. Okay, so Xavier's gonna depin this guy. So these three I'm not using because they're for my old cam and crank angle sensors, which are taken up by this new Honda signal wires. so we don't need that. So pretty much most stock connectors have some type of lock, which is what that is. If you look inside it, actually we have one of these little ones. Everything's either a socket or a actual pin. And these guys connect together. If I could do that. Damn, I'm good. So each of them is gonna have a little pin, little plastic pin that locks it in place. So all you have to do is find that pin, which in the back here you can see. See, that's the pin right there that sticks out forward. So what Xavier has to do is go in here, pin in one of these guys up in the top and flip it down and release that pin and pull at the same time. Try to get it out. We'll see how he does. Hey!
I got my first pin, y'all. What the hell was I doing? Another one.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that I had
a couple more.
Beer. Not gonna lie.
2 bong hits, man. A cheeseburger. You know, Dave Chappelle skit. White people.
Dave Chappelle was my show.
And you just snap the little lock back in there, and then you're done. But I'm gonna get these last guys out of here.
What the world?
So this is just like pretty much a box, little air inlets, and these all run to the bottom of the ITBs behind the throttle plates. So it's getting the actual manifold pressure. So these run from the back of each of these. So this box should have the correct pressure for the manifold, basically. So you have your map sensor, idle air control valve, which I'm not running coolant through. I just block those guys off. And this all bolts. You can kind of throw it wherever you want because it's just a bunch of wiring and stuff, but I'm throwing mine here.
In the vault.
But the rest of the wiring, this will run to my fuel pressure regulator. So as stuff increases, I can run that. This goes to my knock sensor. This goes back here to the new throttle position sensor.
For those that don't know, the knock sensor has one wire.
One wire, red and blue. We were looking for that for a while, right? And this is the crank angle sensor. It goes up underneath. Crank angle sensor's chilling back there.
Oh, damn.
She's hiding. This is the connector for the old one, but like really annoying to get that out of there, but I'll get it out. Cool. This is my body harness, which is just all over the place right now. Here are the 3 PDMs. This is the connector that goes to my right headlight, running light, and blinker. These guys will all wire into these things. Here's the C101 connector. And then finally, last pin. How do you go? Bada bing. And then a bunch of grounds here. Not too much else. I mean, this stuff needs to be loomed and put into like actual connectors, but most of it's already labeled. Pretty much all of it's labeled.
Loom, when you say loom, that's like a little
this stuff.
Oh,
And then all the actual.
I think, who was the guy that mentioned? It might have been the Dicky guy mentioned doing a little loop thing.
Oh, service loops. Yeah, I'm gonna do service loops just on this end. A lot of these are just like the stock connectors that I'm leaving how they are. I mean, it would have been nice to leave a little extra, but I'm not looming all the way up to the edge. I'm gonna leave a couple inches, so at least you have enough to unpin them if you want to, depin them, whatever. If you're gonna do something like this, definitely invest in like a nice set of like little pinning. They sell certain like pinning kits for X types of pins and stuff like that, but the nice sturdy, straight and angled guy, and then a bunch of different, and is like you're gonna have different size connectors, but these things are essential. And then some nice crimpers. There's different crimpers for every style pin end, but for the Deutsch,
Which I'm about to be doing in my car now.
yeah, he's gonna redo his like injector stuff and some other stuff. It's all this stuff takes a lot of time, but once you do it, it makes everything easier. And I have like documented everything that I'm doing. Like I have just pages and pages of all my connectors, where they go, like all the stuff for my steering wheel, all mapped out. So I'll probably retype this up and like laminate it and keep it somewhere in the car just in case I have to go back. But also a lot of the ends of the terminals are all, like all of these guys right here that come out of the freewheel are all already marked with what button they are, button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then all of the guys over here are all mounted, all labeled. So most connectors under the dash, they're labeled at least on one end. And then same with when it goes out into the engine bay. So I'm not gonna label all of these, they'll just be the same pin ends like AA, BB, CC, like you see here. All these guys, because writing actual labels for each one of these would be a nightmare. This took like 2 hours to just cut and solder in all of these. Not solder, heat shrink all of these little dudes on there. But.
Cool. And you say you about to do, you gonna place it in the car somewhere?
Yeah, so it's placed in the car, and this guy Tom that we met during our open house.
Wait, you can't tell. Let's just save it for when we get close to that moment.
Yes.
But we have something special in these boxes. And a question that everyone keeps asking about this.
I'm asking it myself.
We're about to weigh the Datsun. Bet y'all didn't see that one coming.
We'll put the windshield on, the front end on, throw all the wiring in it just to get as close to real as possible. And then maybe even throw the door on it.
Shout out
Sitting
to
on top. Tom. We'll post his Instagram here. He's the man. We met him at the open house. If you came here, you probably saw him and his wife walking around. He had the sweet Porsche.
Drove in
Tac.
the Prius.
Yeah, drove in the Prius. He did a burnout in the Prius.
Well, attempted to.
But yeah, so I was talking about needing corner balance scales, and he's like, "Oh, I got a set." And he shipped them out to us. He's letting us use them. So shout out to him. This is awesome. We're gonna weigh it, see what it weighs now. I have no idea.
Got them all lined up.
It's got instructions, so
Pretty much, hopefully, idiot-proof if we follow that. Your boy's back to life. Red Bull really gives you wings. Man, I didn't catch him fast enough. He had it on his head. Not even busting a sweat.
she's so light. Cut my finger on some carbon fiber though, so it's sharp.
Yeah, those little pricklies, no games.
So now we gotta set the controller up to it, turn it all on, get a jack, lower it down, zero out the scales, then lower it down.
Place y'all bets. Type it in below. You only got about 3 minutes. I'm gonna say about 1750. Turn all these on. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So while Tim, I guess lowers. Oh, actually, you can't lower the car until you zero it out. You have more AA. Stupid fly. If y'all like bees, let me know. Cause I love them. I seen 2 that died today. It was really depressing.
They were on the edge of death.
If I had the power and the resources.
We're talking about 3D printing
Kyle had
bee
an
limbs.
amazing idea. We're making some prosthetics. He'll go back and tell his friends, and then we'll have a bee cultivation.
How do you think a bee would like express to another bee that, hey man, they 3D printed me a leg. They can get you a wing over there. You just gotta crawl.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Labels. We're gonna read instructions because this is not ours. So we're gonna do it right. Set of pads alongside a car. Turn on each pad. Already did that. Turn on control box. Dunzo. It will search to find the pads and wait will appear. This may take up to 10 seconds initially. Push 0. Boom. Bro, find your friends.
All right.
So now he's got all his buddies are all talking to him. We're having a nice chat. And now we're zeroing it out. Cool. So we gotta put the car on the pads and then shake the car up and down at each corner to settle out any shock or suspension friction. My spring rates are crazy, so there will probably be none.
It's at this moment we find out what we actually said. I'll be right back. Oh snap.
Can't show the weight yet, we gotta push her. It doesn't move at all.
Wow. All I'm gonna say is just wow. If we could just piece together.
Ooh. We're so close to our desired weight.
You gonna sit in it?
No, I'm gonna put my glass in it. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we can make it. That's with no fluids. Maybe 1,900 pounds. What's she at right now?
I'm gonna say yeah, you're definitely around. And that's crazy. You almost had 50%.
How much is that way? Had 1766.
Well, 26 pounds. So is that
That's pretty
1740?
heavy too. Hold this. Keep adding stuff.
So y'all know it's real.
For sure weighs like nothing.
You think you about to add something heavy? All right, so
So with the window, the door, quarter window, the oil line thing, 1781 right now. And
Yeah.
we're pretty good.
yo, that is crazy.
And the lightest corner of the whole thing is the left front, which is good because
That's where you said at.
I'm gonna be there.
So that'll drop in another. How much you weigh? 150.
Well, so the left rear's got more weight on it than the right rear though. So I'm gonna have to raise that end up to counter some of the weight onto the passenger side because my weight is gonna add to both lefts. But it'll still, I mean, I weigh like 155. We're close to that 50-50 weight ratio. We just gotta tinker with some stuff. And I still,
0.66.
we don't have any fluids in the front of the car.
No
And it's
gas.
really,
I'm gonna say you
and
pushing
it's
close.
front heavy right now, which is kind of surprising. Just barely though.
I'm saying like you fill your gas tank up. You're gonna be pretty much close. Diffuser,
Fuel and yeah.
high 19 or mid 1900s probably.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, we got a lot of people were saying like 1,800 pounds.
I mean, that was my goal around 18. I'm probably gonna be between 18 and 19 though. All said and done, once everything's together, front lip, all the ducting I wanna do, I'll probably be closer to 19 probably. I'm gonna guess like 1860 or 70 or something.
I'm gonna guess 1992, the year I was born.
So-
Dang, I would have never guessed this thing would have weighed.
1780.
Actually, I lied. We guessed 1,800.
Yeah, we're really close.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
We
That's
out.
it. Peace. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
We're done, son.